Number 8. Capital Oslo. Region Europe. GDP per capita. pp. $114,899. GDP. $579 billion. Population. 5,457,127. Area 323,800 to ski. The Kingdom of Norway is the westernmost country in the Scandinavian peninsula, made up mostly of mountainous terrain. Nearly all of its population lives in the south, surrounding the capital, Oslo. Norway's coastline is made up of thousands of miles of fjords, bays, and island shores. Number 7. Australia. Capital Canberra. Region Oceania. GDP per capita. pp. $62,625. GDP. $1.68 trillion. Population 25,978,935. Area 7,741,220 ski kilometer. The Commonwealth of Australia occupies the Australian continent. The country also includes some islands, most notably Tasmania. Indigenous people occupied the land for at least 40,000 years before the first British settlements of the 18th century. Australia has a parliamentary democracy government similar to the United Kingdom. While it separates its federal government into three arms: Parliament, Executive, and Judiciary, the executive answers to the parliament. In 1986, the nation ended all constitutional ties to the United Kingdom, although Queen Elizabeth II remains the ceremonial head. Number 6. Brazil. Capital Brasilia. Region South America. GDP per capita. pp. $17,822. GDP $1.92 trillion. Population 215,313,498. Area 8,515,770. Ski cam. Overview of Brazil. Occupying half of South America's land mass, Brazil is the giant of the continent, both in size and in population. Brazil's history is filled with economic turmoil, veering from boom to bust, and its culture is a melting pot that has traditionally welcomed people. Brazil is one of the world's top tourist destinations. However, the country in the 21st century confronts serious questions touching on poverty, inequality, governance, and the environment. Number 5. Switzerland. Capital Bern. Region Europe. GDP per capita. pp. $83,598. GDP $808 billion. Population 8,769,741. Area 41,277. Ski cam. Overview of Switzerland. Switzerland, officially called the Swiss Confederation, is a small country in Central Europe made up of 16,000 square miles of glacier-carved Alps, lakes, and valleys. It is one of the world's wealthiest countries and has been well known for centuries for its neutrality. The Swiss Confederation was initially founded in 1291 as a defensive alliance among cantons. In 1499, the Confederation became independent from the Holy Roman Empire. In 1848, a new constitution turned the Confederation into a centralized federal government, ending a period of conflicts. Since then, the country has enjoyed. Number 4. Thailand. Capital Bangkok. Region Asia. GDP per capita. pp. $20,672. GDP $495 billion. Population 71,697,030. Area 513,120. Ski cam. Thailand, which translates to land of the free, is the only Southeast Asian nation that did not encounter European colonization. Located just above the equator, the nation is wedged into the Indochina Peninsula. Number 3. Italy. Capital, Rome. Region, Europe. GDP per capita, pp. $51,865. GDP, $2. 1 cent trillion. Population, 58,856,847. Area, 301,340 ski km. Italy is a South Central European country whose boot-shaped borders extend into the Mediterranean Sea. The country's historical cities, world-renowned cuisine and geographic beauty make it a popular destination for more than 40 million tourists each year. The nation is home to Mount Etna, Europe's tallest and most active volcano, and houses two countries within its borders, the Vatican and San Marino. Italy's history started with the Etruscans, an ancient civilization that was eventually supplanted by the Romans in the 3rd century BC. Number 2. Greece. Greece. Capital, Athens. Region, Europe. GDP per capita, pp. $36,835. GDP, $219 billion. Population, 10,566,531. Area, 131,957 ski km. Overview of Greece. Located in southeastern Europe, Greece as an independent nation is young, existing since the 19th century. Its civilization, however, is one of history's oldest and most influential, credited with creating the concept of democracy as well as the ancient Olympic Games, and laying Western foundations in science, the arts and philosophy. Number 1. New Zealand. New Zealand. Capital, Wellington. Region, Oceania. GDP per capita, pp. $51,967. GDP, $247 billion. Population, 5,124,100. Area, 268,838 ski km. Overview of New Zealand. British and Polynesian influences course through picturesque New Zealand, an island nation in the Pacific Ocean southeast of Australia. Early Maori settlers ceded sovereignty to British invaders with the Treaty of Waitangi in 1840, and European settlers flooded in. Today, 70% of Kiwis, a common term for the people of New Zealand after a native flightless bird, are of European descent. A sense of pride has surged among the Maori, the country's first settlers, who now account for about 14%, as homeland grievances become more openly addressed.